Hey guys, welcome back. For today's video, we're going to be talking about Boxycharm's September box. I've tested like almost everything out, so I'm going to give you my review on the products. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in the box this month. Usually you get 6. I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, let's go ahead and just talk about the things. I've tested everything and I've got feelings. Let me start this video by just apologizing for the ratchet mess that is on top of my head. I washed my hair after I did my last hair video and I did not have the energy to blow dry it. Like there was just no way it was happening. So this is all natural, frizzy, disgusting, humid Texas weather, rainy hair mess. I'm gonna wash my hair tonight and blow dry it, okay? Because this is unacceptable. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like messy cute. No, it's not. It looks like a mess. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So first things first. This month, the theme was wildflower. Sorry, I'm like dropping everything everywhere. But yeah, this theme was a wildflower according to the little insert here. Also, you know what? I just realized, I don't know if I realized this before, but they have coupons on these little inserts. So I'm gonna leave these below if you guys are interested. I usually just throw these away. I only keep them so I can tell you the information and the price. And then I just go ahead and throw them away. But I noticed it, like there's a 30% off coupon for a foundation or a concealer from Laura Geller. So I'm gonna start leaving those in the description box. They're like no way, shape or form an affiliate code for me. I don't get anything from this. Just so you guys know, I know some people are like iffy when it comes to coupon codes. If you want to try something from one of these brands, I'm gonna leave them below just so like everybody can use them if they're interested. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. We have the Pretty Vulgar. This is the Nightingale Smokey Eyeshadow Palette. This retails for $35. So I have this on my eyes today. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see how it looks. It has like all these cool tone shades, a lot of cool tone browns. You get these grayish shades in here, this one down here. This one's really pretty. I used this in the crease today. And then you have this black over here on this side. However, my issue with this is that the mattes are not super pigmented. They blended and everything was fine. Like I don't feel like I had an issue with patchiness. Like let me just get, yeah, like I don't feel like my eyeshadow looks patchy or anything like that. They took forever to build up and I feel like they could have been more intense than what they are. Like, okay, for example, I used this shade right here, Hide and Seek, as a transition. I would have liked for this to be a little more intense. Like it almost didn't show up on my skin. I was at the point where I was like, how much am I gonna have to build this eyeshadow up until I see more pigmentation? So as much as I can appreciate eyeshadows where you have the control and you're able to build them up, I just got to the point where I was like, when is this gonna build up to the intensity that I want? Because I felt like I had to like keep applying and keep building and building, and it just never got to the point that I wanted it to get to. I was really going for like a very smoky, cool tone eyeshadow look, and I feel like it could have been way more intense and smoky than what it is right now. So I was starting to get frustrated with this. Now the shimmers are beautiful, but a lot of the mattes that I used all of the mattes except for the black. They just didn't build up to what I wanted them to be. Now you do get a brush set in the box this month. So I did one eye with the brush set, like to test out the brushes, and then I did the other eye with my tried and true brushes. And I found that it was just too much work for me. So I just don't see myself using this again. I was excited to have a cool tone palette. I've been really in the mood for cool tone shades, especially now that it's kind of getting a little gloomier outside. The weather's getting a little cooler, not really here in Texas. It's still hot, but it's definitely not as hot as summer. I like that they put something in the box that wasn't a warm tone palette, and I was very excited for this. I was excited to do more smoky, vampy fall and winter looks, and this just really let me down, to say the least. This one was good. So I like this After Midnight. It's like a really deep charcoal shade. This one was beautiful. I really like this, but then I did Swoop on the outer V and it was like there was almost nothing there. And I don't know, I was just really disappointed. I don't see myself using this again just because it was too much work for me. I'm probably gonna give this away. I have a cousin who loves these tones. She always wears these kinds of colors. I think I'm gonna give this to her because it just was a lot of work for me. So the metallics are not like a boom in your face type of metallic. I would say like 85% of the time I like a really intense metallic, but the other 15% of the time I'm okay with just a very soft, like just a shimmer, you know? It's nothing crazy. It's not like pressed pigment type of shimmer, but these are really pretty. I like these two a lot. They're very like subtle wearable wearable shimmer. Let's put it that way. Very nice. Sometimes people like that. Sometimes people like a crazy intense shimmer, but yeah, keep in mind these are not like a crazy in your face type of shimmer. This is stunning. This one right here I used to highlight my brow bone. I don't know if you can see it, but I used it to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. It has a little flecks of silver. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. If you were to purchase this on your own, I don't know if I can 100% recommend it. Maybe if you're not a crazy makeup junkie and you're just like, oh, I need something nice and easy, you're okay with the mattes being a little on the less pigmented side, or if you're a little intimidated with cool tones. It's not that it didn't blend. Like, my makeup is fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I just, for me personally, being like the crazy psychopath that I am, I would have liked to see more intensity in the matte. So keep that in mind. I wouldn't say like it's a bad palette, don't buy it, it's awful, because it's not. It's just that I wish the mattes were a little more intense. So let's talk about this. This is from Laura Geller. It's the Baked Blush and Brighten blush. This is in the shade Tropic Hues. This is a baked blush. It's a shimmer, so if you don't like shimmers, you're not gonna like this. I love a good shimmer blush. I almost never wear matte blushes. Like, every once in a while I'll wear them, but this is absolutely beautiful. I was a little scared I actually wasn't gonna like this because it's very pink. And we know how I feel about pinks, right? I think I've made that abundantly clear that I don't like pinks. The majority of it is pink. You can see it looks very pink in the pan, but it has this like bright purple mixed in with it, and then more of like a bronzy, kind of like, I wanna say almost like a MAC Lovejoy type of shade mixed in with it. Very corally, pinky, purpley, like all those shades mixed together just gave my cheeks an absolutely beautiful flush. This reminds me a lot of maybe a combination of MAC Lovejoy and MAC Warm Soul. So yeah, really, really pretty. I like this a lot. It's not as pink as it looks in the pan. It is shimmery, but it's not overpowering. Really enjoy that. Super, super beautiful, and I like her blushes. I used to use them back in the day. I haven't used one in years, probably like 5 years, but yeah, really enjoy this a lot. I've been wanting to try them again, and I'm glad it came in the box. That retailed for $28. Okay, next what we got was the Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Ojitos brush set. The brushes are all synthetic, extremely soft, durable, and essential to your brush collection. Retails for $18. Alamar Cosmetics, we got that palette, I can't remember the name of it, but I know I featured it in a past Boxycharm. I use it all the time. I love it. I use it on clients. They love it. I'm obsessed with that palette, and I think that palette is like in the $20 range, so it's fairly affordable as well. This brush set is $18. You get 3 brushes, which makes them $6 a piece. So affordable if you ask my opinion. Sometimes I feel like synthetic brushes can be a little stiff, but this is actually quite flexible. So I do like this. I don't know if it's going to replace my Sigma E40, but it does remind me of the Sigma E40. I actually wanted to get a backup of that, and I'm going to play with this. Maybe I could use this for a backup instead. I did use this for my transition shade today. Blended nicely. Really like that a lot. It's very like flexible and fluffy, so I enjoy that. I use this one right here. They don't have names on them, but this is basically just like a flat definer brush. You could use this to carve out your lids if you want, to apply your brow bone highlight. I use this to pack shadow onto my lid. Like I said, the shimmers in the palette are really great. This picked up pigment really nicely. It just packed it on super intensely. I didn't wet the shadows or anything. I usually don't wet my shimmer shadows, and it still looked beautiful. Liked it a lot. And then this is just like that flat definer brush that I always use from Morphe. I used this today to go in and push color onto the lower lash line to make my lower lash line a little more smoky. I also like to use this type of brush for gel liner, so I'm excited to have another one of these. I also think that I mentioned that I wanted to pick up another Morphe flat definer brush. I saw we were getting this in the box, and I was so excited because now I have a backup and I don't have to worry about it. I got this liquid lipstick. This is from Hank & Henry. I've never tried anything from Hank & Henry. I think it's a fairly new brand, but this retails for $17. I have it on my lips today, and yes, I know it's pink, but I actually really like this color. I don't really like it with the look. I feel like they're kind of mismatched because I have more of a cool tone eye, and this is more of like a really warm pink. I think this is so, so pretty for fall. It kind of reminds me of those burnt orangey shades, but in a pink form. First of all, smells delightful. It smells like vanilla cupcake frosting. Oh my god, it smells really, really good. It feels like there's nothing on your lips. It's kind of like a whipped formula, but thin at the same time. So I don't know if that really makes sense, but that's kind of the best way I can explain this. But yeah, really pretty, super opaque. I've had it on for like 2 hours. Looks good so far. It hasn't smeared. I haven't eaten or drank anything, so I don't know how it wears. Obviously, I don't know the longevity of this, but I'll have it on the rest of the day, so I'll test it out and see how I like it. It looks like a lipstick. Like, that's so cute, the packaging. You'd think it's a lipstick, but it's actually a liquid lip. The applicator is fantastic if you don't use lip liners. I used a lip liner today just because I have a new one I wanted to test out, but you can go in and line your lips with this type of applicator. It reminds me of the Smashbox ones, and it's really comfortable. My lips were really chapped before I put this on. They don't feel dry. They don't feel like gross or crackly or anything like that, and I like it so far. I like the color. I'm intrigued to try more of these because I do enjoy this so far. And then lastly, we have a Butter London. This is the Glazen Lustrous Liner. This is $19 and it's a liquid liner, but this is a shiny liquid liner, which if there's one thing that I could rid of in this world, beauty-wise, it would be shiny liquid liner. I didn't use this because I'm never gonna use this. I'm gonna have to give this away to someone because I just don't ever have a point or a purpose for a shiny liquid liner, and I don't know why people make them. I'm so sorry, Butter London. I'm sure this product is great. I actually put this on my hand yesterday. I swatched it when I was talking about it on my Insta stories. I washed my hands like 82 times yesterday, and it would not come off my hand. So I'm sure it's long lasting. Of course, I didn't test it out, but I actually had to go in and like take my nail and like I scrubbed it off and then it finally came off. Shiny liquid liner, I just don't like them. I'll never use them. I remember once I bought the shiny liquid liner from NYX by mistake, and I was so mad when I got it. I know some people like them. I know sometimes there's a time and place for shiny liquid liners, maybe for Halloween. It does have a real nice applicator. It's like one of those really fine tip applicators for like a good wing, but I'm never gonna use it because it's shiny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is hopefully a short and sweet video. I know my videos are usually really long, and I know like a lot of people don't watch my Boxycharm videos, but I don't care. I like doing them, so I'm gonna continue to do them. And then plus I just like to like review the products in the box. If you guys don't have Boxycharm and you're interested in testing out these products, because like a lot of these products are like, you know, from brands that are pretty well known. You know, if you're interested in trying out these products and you just want to know how they are, but you don't have the box or you don't want the box, I like to do that too and review them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. It is always appreciated when you guys watch my videos, and I love you guys so much for it. Make sure you subscribe before you go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you in my next one.